Do you think of death as final? Are you ever home alone and feel like someone is watching you? What if I told you that somebody is?
Why did you let him kill me?
Next round, I'm hoping that I can get a little bit higher, because at least that shows people favor me. I came in here with pretty high hopes, and then I missed a few meetings, so I don't want to just be cast aside that quickly, because right now, if I were one of the other players, I wouldn't think that I had much to offer.
Ninth? What? You know, that could have been better. Ninth place?
Oh, I was ranked 8th place tonight. Oh dang. So, okay. Okay, so basically, I was ranked 8th place. That's crazy. Because personally, I thought I was a little higher. Like, at least, top 6 at least. But I guess I'm 8th. That's so low. So there's a chance I could have been monkey paws. That's so close to being monkey paws.
You were ranked 5th place. 5th place. Oh, that's a good thing or a bad thing?
Oh, I was ranked 6th tonight. Wow. 6 out of 10 people. You know, going into tonight and just seeing, I thought I was doing really good. I thought everyone loved me. I thought I was on cloud 9. I was like on the top. But seeing I was 6th, I mean, it's not the worst, but if I'm gonna be low, I'd rather be the lowest of the low.
Oh, so this is my first time meeting Miguel.
Hello, everybody.
How's it going?
How you doing?
Good. I'm not Miguel.
What's up, cats?
How you doing, Patrick?
Hey.
How's everybody's week going? Because I haven't met Patrick yet.
I know. I knew of him because I watched the season. So you're going by Patrick or Patty?
It depends on my moods. I go by both.
Okay.
But if you were to talk to my ex-wife, it would be a totally different name.
Oh.
And it wouldn't be nice.
Oh, well, I don't want to know that name.
but my name is Patrick. But yeah, I go by Patty.
I mean, I had met Jed for the first time briefly, briefly. And he was the first person in Afterlife, so that was disappointing.
Yeah, that was.
I didn't even.
It went so fast. I'm serious. It went so fast.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
so when I say hey, it was gone. He was gone.
Man, I didn't expect that. I didn't even meet the guy.
That was my first time meeting him briefly. That was my first time.
On the bright side, that also means that he can come back and mess with us whenever he wants.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I had something to do with that because he's a good person, and I'm gonna tell you why. I wanted to prolong him and his existence in this game. So that was a strategic move on certain strings I pulled last night. So it was to keep him because I liked him as a person. And if you watch the one season, I got put into isolation to preserve me. So you always do that for the good people first.
Patty's comments that he put me up for elimination to protect me. I don't totally buy that. It was interesting that he kind of brought it up. I mean, obviously, Ian was there and knew, but he wasn't like sort of forced to reveal that. But yeah, I don't really buy the argument that like this somehow helps me by sending me to the afterlife.
I was trying to figure out what Patty's motive was for telling us that, because I don't know about anybody else in the group. I don't know how much. It seemed like everybody was like surprised by the information. Like nobody knew that before that conversation happened. So I don't know what his motive was for telling us that. I don't know if it was to kind of just, show that he's playing the game, or to kind of scare us in the sense to show us to basically tell us he has ties with people. I don't know exactly what his motive was.
That's why I like him, because he's outspoken. He's not afraid to speak his mind. But I was surprised when he said he was the one. Well, he played a part in sending Jed to the afterlife, because that just shows me he's playing the same game from last season. I mean, to me, if you feel like you like somebody, I wouldn't send him to afterlife, because that's not no guarantee he might come back.
I'm not a puppet master. I'm just.
So it was your sole decision, or it was a group decision?
I just say I played along with whatever was made. I'm a good.
You can be Geppetto. There you go.
Nah. I do appreciate the Disney references, but no, I'm not that complicated, my friend.
I mean, we're all pretty simple, aren't we? It's, people.
No, when people say that, you are complicated, and I can tell, and I can see it. Yeah. You're articulate, you're smart, and you're super articulate, and you don't stumble on your words. So I know you're smarter than that. You're not simple. I can tell, and that's a compliment coming from me.
He's definitely got some depth to him. The man, he comes off as nonchalant and jovial. I feel like he's more meticulous, but then again, he asserted quite candidly that he wasn't. Then again, in the same way that he did to me, I can also assume that such declarations are not completely accurate.
Miguel doesn't talk much, so I'd like to see him pop that cherry and start talking, because I want to know what you're about, man. I want to know what everybody's about.
Yeah. No, for sure. I mean, I definitely feel like I talk a lot. If you knew me in my real life, oh my gosh, you would want me to shut up. Yeah, I definitely feel like I talk way too much. That's why I feel like, it's a different vibe when I get to listen to other people. But yeah, definitely, like, in real life, nobody ever was like, oh, what does Miguel have to say today? And yeah, I always have something to say.
I mean, I, for one, love looking into people's heads. I like to probe people. Like, if there's somebody sitting behind me on the bus, I'll just jump up on that seat and start interrogating them. I say interrogation in a metaphorical way. I'm not actually trying to get anything out of them.
Have any of you guys traveled internationally at all? No?
It's my dream too. But not yet.
Okay.
I went to one cruise in the Bahamas, and that lasted for about a day.
Yeah, I went to Cozumel. I was sick as a dog the whole trip.
You drink the water, or you eat something bad?
It was the water. It was the water. I should have took something before I went, but I didn't. Yeah.
I mean, I got to go to a club that had a stand-up comedy section, and one of the ladies who was performing there was the host of, excuse my French, the Pornhub Awards for 2 years.
There's nothing wrong with that, and that's not French. That's straight up awesome. Oh yeah, he's very talkative, very eccentric, if I may say. Well, I've traveled internationally. I've been to Southeast Asia a few times, and I've been around. So yeah, I live right on a rock in the middle of the Pacific.
Where's the best place you traveled to? Like,
I like Japan a lot. It was super clean, super just everything, and it was a phenomenal experience of food. Like even the people who like work at Hardee's or Carl's Jr., they take pride in their job. It's not like here where they fucking hate their lives and they look at you like you're putting them out of their way to make a burger. No,
Dude,
these people like
everywhere I
people
go,
were on it.
Yeah.
Like they look at you like they hate you, right? In Japan,
Yeah.
they were like actually grateful that you were there eating at their restaurant.
I don't know what was up with today's chat. The whole topic of the day was food. Not a whole lot of game talk happened today. I definitely thought we could have talked a little bit more about the game.
The weirdest food everyone's eaten. Miguel, I think it's your turn now.
Dude, I wish I was that adventurous. I'm not. I had like the worst food like palate ever, and I barely started getting into trying new things. Like I hated even onions for like the longest time. So if that tells you anything, I'm not adventurous at all. To try new things, nope.
Liana, Rick, Jamil, what's the weirdest thing?
I don't try anything.
No.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I've never been a picky person. Have
Yep.
you guys ever eaten a raccoon?
No.
No. I don't want
No.
parasites. I'll say that.
No,
for
I don't
Mexico.
want parasites neither.
The whole raccoon comment. Holy shit! I was just thrown off by everything. He's well spoken, so I think this is all a tactic to throw you off. I don't know. It was just way too weird for me, way too quick. So
Raccoons, they're not dirty animals. Their digestive tract is amazing. It's similar to donkeys. They can digest anything they put their mouths on top of. That doesn't make much sense. They can digest anything that they swallow. And that means that the acid in their stomach, it makes their meat a little bit more tangy, if you might believe it. It's delicious.
I'm gonna take your word for that, man.
I know
I'll
I'm
take
not
your word
either,
for it.
Patrick.
Yeah, me too. I'll take your word
I'm
for it.
not either.
I definitely will not be trying raccoon anytime soon. I'm still gonna take Jim's word for it because nope, we're not doing that.
I'll trust you, and I'll wait for that YouTube video of you showing me how to cook raccoon in a proper way. No way.
You know what? I gotta get started on that.
I still have like oily, garbage tasting essence in my mouth right now, and I've had like a 6-pack of beer and I can't get rid of it. Thanks to him.
So, what do we want to discuss while we're here?
I mean, yesterday someone got out. So basically, I was in a call, and the call wasn't really important. But when we were in that call, they said they were showing us so the call was me, Miguel, and Anthony, and the two people nominated, because it shows that was the call where it told us who was gonna get out. So there's Anthony.
Hi.
I haven't met you. Hi.
Hi. Okay, so finally I get to meet you. Hi. So there's a couple people I haven't met. I haven't met you, and then there's another kid. But I guess I'll introduce myself. I'm Anthony. Gianni, you know me. Nick, you know me. But nice to meet you. It's a pleasure.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah.
Nick was just telling us about last night.
Oh yeah.
Because we found out who got eliminated from the game. So we were in this call, and so we were just talking about random things that weren't really important to what the thing was. And then all of a sudden, we find out that Jeb, I think his name is, and Anthony got nominated.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Who do you think had the monkey's paw?
Well, to be honest, I have no idea, but it definitely took me by surprise because I didn't think I was a threat, you know.
And then
chilling.
after that, it was really dramatic for it to a minute or two. And we find out that Jeb got out.
Yeah.
Anthony, you don't think you're a threat? You have such a strong personality.
So here's my thing. Because I'm afraid that because the first night I was here and all these past couple of nights I was very outgoing and crap, but I'm afraid that is a reason why I got out. So now I'm just gonna tone it back a little bit, And because I just want to know why, because I don't know like exactly where, but
It could have been somebody that you hadn't met, like you hadn't met me.
And Ian. That's the only two people I haven't met. Now I'm trying to go for a different role. I'm trying to, play the sad puppy. Like, please don't vote me. Like, I'm going for that sort of feel, And I'm trying to make everyone feel sorry for me. But I don't think that plan is actually working because I feel like people are seeing way through my crap. So I need to come up with a whole new strategy. I'm going to have some bipolar. People are going to think I'm that when I'm doing all these different personalities.
I was a power player last night. So
Thank you. Thank you for saving me. Thank you, Meg. Or because someone it was between me or a Jeb. I think whoever was the power player chose Jeb over me.
I wanted to make sure that Anthony knew that I was in a position to send him out, and I didn't do that. And I think that was really in my favor because Anthony really seems to want to play an alliance type game, and he wants to be beneficial to you to get you further in the game so that you'll keep him along. And right now that'll work for him.
I just want to thank you, Meg. If you had any part of it, thank you. I will do anything for you.
I hadn't met you yet, so I couldn't really I had no basis. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I understand that. Who else was a power player? And like I said, you don't have to say. I know you don't want to be in that spot.
Yeah, I'll own up to me being a power player, but I don't want to throw anybody else out.
Totally respectful. Meg scares me. Don't get me wrong. Meg scares me, and that's saying something. After knowing her, she seems nice, and then she told me that she was one of the ones that actually saved me, and it was a unanimous vote. But I don't know. Something just seems up with her. I feel like she is very smart, and I can tell that and I already know that she has so many alliances in this game already. She has, and I actually took notes. She has Leanna. I can tell she is so stacked. Her and Patty, I can already tell, are so stacked in this game.
Oh, wait, I got a question. Do you think it matters who has the monkey paws? Do you think it matters if we know who had the monkey paws last?
Well, so I think I only want to know the monkey paws because I just want to know why. I'm not going to do anything. There's no way I can hold a grudge. I should get mad because obviously if I was monkey paws, I have to do what I got to do. But
you could have nominated yourself. Maybe you want to be in that in some mood.
Oh no! Yeah, I know. If I got monkey paws, I am no way I'm nominating.
Isn't monkey paws if you're 10?
Yeah, number 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got number 6 and 100%.
Nick, you were 8?
Yeah, I was 8. Honestly, I mean, it could be a good thing because I'm close to monkey paws, but I don't know. But also, I also thought that I might be low, probably because people just want me to be low, don't like me as much. That's 2 things I thought, but I'm not even sure.
Why wouldn't they like you? You look so cool.
You're super likable.
I mean, as long as I'm not nominated, I guess I don't really have to worry about it. I honestly didn't want to be super close with Meg. I wanted Meg to go. I wanted Meg out because I thought she had a big alliance. But now I like Meg.
But
I wouldn't be scared about it though, because I feel like the Afterlife, there's 3 chances to come back in the game. You also have a level of control over what happens in the game once you're there. So if you can go there and do some damage and come back, it's not the worst place to be.
That's true.
Oh yeah, Jeb is probably...
There's so many layers to this game, right? Because I feel like there's not a designated good spot to be, and there's not really a bad either.
Yanni, because we talked yesterday, and because you said with you and your group, you had this whole big plan already forming. So I'm a little scared of you, Yanni.
Not scared of me. I'm so confused. I don't know if you see my eyebrows. They're question mark, question mark, question mark.
There's so many layers. That's what I'm saying. There's so many layers to this game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So.
And just when I think I may have a good strategy, I get thrown off my game with one question, and now it's well, was that even a good strategy? Now I have to think about 4 more strategies because none of them make sense.
She's asking a lot of questions, and I can tell she's a newbie, and I think she appreciates that I'm helping her out, so I can use her as a number.
I don't know if Diani is playing like she doesn't know how to play this game, or if she's putting on a show, but I think she's smarter than she's acting to be. But despite that, I think that she is my best ally so far.
Oh, and like you were saying, Gianni, about the monkey paw, it's good to have that power. So, like, that's why, like, where would you guys rather be? Would you rather because we're all gonna have to rank each other in the end. And like I said, I want to help you guys. So, where would you guys rather me rank you high or low? Where would you guys rather be ranked?
I'd rather you go with whatever your heart tells you to rank.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can trust Anthony all the way. And that is because I feel like Anthony is saying the same thing in every group chat that he's in.
So, Leanne, I asked her if we were cool. She says, yeah. Miguel, I don't know what goes on with him. I mean, I
haven't met him.
He's very nice. But he's very, very nice. But I don't know. Sometimes niceness, you don't know. What else?
Are you from New York?
Yeah. Yeah. How'd you know?
I can hear it in your voice.
Yeah, I'm from New York. Yeah. So it leaves Jamil and Miguel. So Jamil is like the only person that I haven't really talked to. So I'm assuming it was Jamil. So I'm assuming it was Jamil.
He's a character, let me tell you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's a character. I love Anthony. Love him. He is so into it. He's a talker. Like, the kid just doesn't stop talking. So he's definitely gonna spill tea all over the place, and I am here for it. I want to keep him around.
It's hard. I don't know who would trust in this game. For number 2, we're gonna do Anthony. I'm probably gonna regret that, but we're gonna do Anthony for number 2. And number 3, let's do Diani for number 3.
So my best player would be Patty.
I like Leanna. She was good. She was apologetic. So I'm gonna rank her as 1. Miguel at 5.
And it's likable. So I'm gonna say he is my 1.
I would say Diani first. Fourth, I would put Meg. We haven't really connected in any way. I mean, we have talked a few times, but...
And my number 1 spot is Diani. Number 2 is Patty.
Nick, like Miguel, he doesn't seem to talk very much at all. Miguel, he just doesn't seem to talk that much at all. So, Nick goes number 6, and Miguel number 7.
First, the person I like the most so far is Anthony. Then, I wasn't going to originally do this, but after having this call tonight, I'm putting Meg right after Anthony.
Even though I know Jamil was the one that did it. But 100%. I knew Jamil did it. No, I already know he did. And guess what? I'm gonna get his ass back. Jamil, everyone says he's so talkative. So am I. But there can only be one talkative person here. Jamil, your ass is getting out. But I'll put you in number 5 because everyone keeps saying they like you, so I'll put you in number 5, alright?
You're the last player ranked tonight. You have a choice to make. It's your choice to use a monkey's paw until its full power. But if you do so, you will have to sell your soul in this game. That's fine. I don't got enough soul. That's okay. If you choose to sell your soul, you can name the exact players you want to be nominated tonight. But if you are ever in the afterlife, it will be much more harder to get out without a soul. If you decide not to sell your soul, you have to name 5 players. And the players with the lowest rankings of the players you named will be nominated. being voted the 9th place player, I can't say it's shocking because, like I mentioned multiple times, I missed a day, and missing a day in this game costs, it costs you a lot. You're losing time to talk to people and getting to know people, and you're definitely not gonna build those relationships if I don't get to talk to everybody. So I know a lot of people didn't really get to meet me. Okay, thinking about it, I do have a couple people in mind that I did want to target specifically, but if it's selling my soul means it's gonna be harder enough as it is, harder than it already is to get out of the afterlife if I do end up going there, then I think I'm gonna need as much help as I can get. So I don't think I'm gonna sell my soul. Let me just pinpoint who I want specifically. I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna take a guess and hope who I want to leave is in that group and has the lowest ranking. So yeah, I think I'm gonna decide not to sell my soul. Okay, so the 5 players I will be naming, we'll do Nick for the first one. We'll do. I always butcher her name. Is it Leonie? So yeah, so far we got Nick, Leanna. We're gonna do Patty. We're gonna do Jamil or Sweet Pea, wherever he goes by. We're gonna do him as my 4th one, and our last one is gonna be. Let's just do Ian.
So the reason I want to haunt Miguel is that he was in the group the first night, and I got some positive vibes from him, but we haven't gotten a chance to talk one-on-one.
Hello, sir. Me getting to meet Jed is gonna be kind of interesting. He didn't get to spend that much time in the game. He'd been the first one out, so kind of wanted to talk to him to see where his head is at and see who he felt was targeting him, because it still kind of baffles me who went before Jed, because to me Jed wasn't really someone to target yet. How do you feel?
Oh, I mean, I'm disappointed to sort of be like the first one out, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Hoping I can get back in at some point.
I was personally really surprised when I found out it was you being sent to the afterlife. I was like, to me, in my honest opinion, I thought you were gonna be like really well liked with other people and not just the one from our group. So I was really confused why you were the first one voted out. Yeah. So I was gonna ask you, like, do you felt like you like didn't vibe with certain people, or what do you think?
I mean, so the second night, we were kind of talking about like whether we were the high or the low group, and people kind of came to the conclusion that we were probably the low group. And I was like, yeah, but the lowest person gets to nominate people, so that actually maybe isn't bad. And Patty sort of piped up and wanted to be the lowest person and like make the nominations. And I think Meg was like, but you're not going to nominate like anybody here, right? And he was like, yeah. So seems like he was the person who made the nominations, and then I don't know, put me and Anthony up.
Because I had a chat with him yesterday with a few other people, and he had even said himself, he's like, yeah, I had a bit to do with him going home. And I was like, in my mind, I was like, somebody asked me, oh, how did you? And he didn't say specifically what he did. He just said he influenced it in one way or another. So like, right when he said that, personally, I was like, okay, well, that tells me you're not sticking loyal for sure to like our night 1 group. If you are to come back, because right now I'm in last ranking, like I'm in last place, So
Oh, really?
yeah, I think it had to do with me missing a day because I missed the day after our first meeting. So I feel like a lot of my ranking went all the way down. So I was trying to figure out like if I did have a chance to go after somebody, who would I go after? And the first person that came to mind was Patty, just for the sole reason that like I said, he was in our day one group, but he didn't stick with us right off the bat. If he did put you up, then he just disregarded the whole day and making it seem like he already has different numbers. So I'm trying to figure out like who are his numbers then, because I mean he's making it seem like he's for sure not with us. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that. I'll be honest. I don't know what his plan is. But because like, if he's not with that night one group, and like also, that night two group, like he did agree to everybody there not to nominate us, and then he nominated me. So I feel like that would raise red flags with the rest of them. Yeah, and I don't know if you've met Meg. I guess the two of them were on a season, but it seemed like maybe they had a little bit of bad blood from how that went down. So
I've heard that she's in the game. I have not met with her yet, but for some reason I could see them working together. Like, regardless if they did have bad blood or whatever, most likely they have a lot more likely chance to work together than anybody else, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But
yeah, and then Nick. I haven't met Nick, but somebody was saying that he and Anthony had been on a Online Survivor, like the upcoming season.
Yeah, I actually was with them too. I was on their season as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I knew Nick somewhat, but when I was on a season with him, we didn't really talk very much.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I didn't really get to know him that well, and I've only had one conversation with him this game, and even then, I feel like I talked more to him in that one conversation than I did the whole entire time. The last
Yeah,
time.
for sure. Yeah, like even if you know somebody, it doesn't mean you have a relationship with them, like either good or bad.
Yeah. So would you be going after Patty if you were to come back and he's still in the game?
I mean, I think I'd want to talk to him about his reasoning, and like what happened at the moment. It would be hard to like make a deal with him again, though, right? Because I did try to work with him in the past, and honestly, that didn't work out for me.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say like for sure I'm going after anybody specifically, but yeah, I would certainly be cautious about what he says.
How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good.
This is my first time meeting you.
Yes, ma'am. My name Deani.
Deani?
Yes, ma'am.
And my name Leanna.
Leanna?
Mm-hmm.
So what would be our goal for this meeting?
I don't know. It's my first time being in the power group, so you was in the power group? This your first time?
I don't know how this go neither, so like I don't really be leading stuff. It's usually like other people who lead the conversation, so like
okay. All right. Nick, Patty, Jamela's nomination tonight.
I think it was either Mikael or Ian who had the monkey paws tonight.
So it's out of Nick, Patty. So out of them three, which one you like?
I actually like Patty.
I know I like Patty.
Yeah, I thought Patty was pretty cool.
I like Patty. I don't know about. I just didn't like no. I ain't like the choices that I had.
I mean, me, Patty, and Jamel are nominated for possible elimination tonight by the monkey paws. Oh dang!
3 of y'all?
I thought it was only 2. Okay, 3. So I guess I'm nominated. I have no idea.
Then I doubt it's Anthony. Do you think it could be Miguel?
I mean, honestly, that's not bad. I think it could be Miguel. It could honestly be him.
I haven't even met him yet. Honestly, I hope Jamil just goes because he's not even showing up to chat. So just like send him out, you know?
That's if I was Monkey Paws, I would have did Jamil and Ian, just because I haven't met Ian that much, and Jamil he doesn't really do much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if the power players are, I mean, I feel like the power players should just get him out of the, you know what I mean? Like he's not even here. Well, he's not even here, so.
Yeah, he's not here. I feel like he's gonna say, I feel like I just got out. But I mean, if I do get out, I'll just try to figure out how to get back in. But it's not. Oh dang!
What?
All right, so I'm in the. I don't understand how Jamil's not out.
What's up?
Hi.
Hey, so just to catch you up, you were nominated, but you were not sent to the Afterlife.
Yes.
Me, you, and Patty were nominated, but so far you're safe.
I'm still fucking. My mouth is still off. Like I can't taste shit right after hearing him talking about that raccoon yesterday. Actually, me and my wife talked about this in great detail last night, and I seriously think I lost some sleep over it. My wife is like, "Why are you tossing and turning?" I'm like, "Fucking raccoons," you know. So. Damn, he really fucked with my head.
I'm so excited. I haven't talked to you in like so long. How's everything been?
It's been weird the past couple of days to find out that you're one of the 3 power players in the top 3. And
funny thing that you were a leader. I actually ranked you first on my list. Just putting that out there because when I first met you, I knew like and like I feel like just you're such an interesting person and like you're definitely someone I want to work with in this game. Like I said, I know you don't have to commit to anything, but like I said, since you were a leader, you actually saved me. Because I was up for elimination, and it was between me and Jeb. I want I don't know what happened in your last game, but I want to I want to go far. I want to bring people along that I care about and go far. So I
actually gave you a metaphor. Alex, I knew who Alex was. I believe from the last season. He's the one who kind of put the knife in my back and gave it a quick twist and helped eliminate me. He did some back alley thing, and Dot was actually a fellow competitor as well. We've had some online tangles, and he's called me Salty Patty, and that's why my name was Sodium Free Patty, because he seems to be fixated on that whole saltiness thing. But he couldn't take credit for him being a slimy asshole. So I can be salty. I can be salty and say I'm salty, but he was greasy. So I'd rather be salty than greasy.
One thing, Alex and Dot were on my season as well.
Yes.
So, but all I gotta say, I took care of Alex. That's all I gotta say.
Initially I didn't like him, and I don't still want to like him, but damn it, as assholey as I try to be sometimes, these kids grow on me like a cold sore, and I can't get rid of them, man, and it sucks. So, I don't know if I'm getting conscious or I'm getting older or maybe just falling into the game too much. I need to reel back and drink some more of this bourbon and just become the old asshole I am. But yeah, he's like kind of in a weird way growing on me. I don't know if it's like a paternal thing with him, like 'cause he's obviously old enough to be one of my I'd say product of a one-night stand or a divorce or whatever. So god damn it, I hate it. But yeah, I started to like him tonight, and I hope it's not a bad judgment call on my behalf. Nick, Patty and Jamil have been nominated for
Oh.
possible elimination tonight by the person with the monkey's paw. Awesome.
Oh. Okay. So what are your thoughts about it? You seem to like you're like just go with the flow. If I was in your position, I would be crapping myself. Is like what's going through your mind? I'm just curious. Like I said, I was a monkey paw. Was not monkey paw. So I would never ever do that to you.
Do you have any speculation on who has the monkey paw at the current moment?
So I was in a group. Yesterday's group was me, Nick, Meg, and a girl that starts with the Dina or something like that. Diane.
Oh, Diana.
Diana, yes.
Yeah.
Those were the only 4. Now I don't know if we were at the bottom of the charts or the top.
I know me and Meg had bad blood from last season because I actually took her ass out.
Oh wow.
I made a deal with the devil and took her out, so which was fine. Which a couple rounds later, ultimately, like I said, everything you do has some kind of consequence. So they took me out, but you know what? I was able to keep my word and take her out because I told everybody in the game, let me take her out, because she was willing to sell her teammates out at that point.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. Someone needs to shake up this game, but am I willing to sacrifice my whole game to actually start shaking things up in this house? Because the thing is, I don't think this is interesting at all. We need someone to really start, getting crap moving, This is online isolation. Let's actually play. This ain't no time for friends.
The night players were Barry.
I feel like we should go 7th and 8th.
7th and 8th?
Yeah, that way we know who potentially could have like the monkey paws.
Yeah. Yep.
And it's kind of hard. 7th place is Nick. 8th place is Jamil. Was Patty in one of your groups?
Patty was in my group yesterday.
Was Patty saying something along the lines of, if you have to vote somebody off, let it be me?
No.
He didn't say that?
No, let it be him?
Yeah, like in my group he was saying like something along the lines like, if we have to eliminate somebody, let it be him.
Oh no, I ain't hear that. He ain't tell us that. So you think he won't go?
Yeah, I really do.
I don't understand the logic of the afterlife, because you don't know if you're coming back.
Well, they did say you have like 3 times to come back.
You have 3 times to come back, but you have 3, like they have 3 times, or anybody in the afterlife have 3 times?
I think anybody in the afterlife. Well, I think it might be 3 times to come back into the game.
But that's not guaranteed they gonna come back.
Yeah.
So why would you want to go there? That's what I'm saying. Why would you want to go there? You ain't got no guarantee if you're gonna come back in the game.
Maybe like because they said like the people in the afterlife, they can actually like haunt the game, and so like I don't know if that's like a kind of like an underdog type of story where you kind of go away but then come back and defeat everybody and win at the end of the day.
Maybe he won't. I don't know.
I don't know Jamil.
Oh, you ain't never met him?
No.
He was in my first group. I mean, I like everybody. So I don't know. If I have to pick, I don't know. I don't know. But you never met him. So you can't pick somebody you never met.
You really know, yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't be fair. So it's out of Nick or Patty. But I didn't want to put somebody that was in there that was going to eventually mess up our game. And I know Jamel, he said that's what he'll do.
I really have no idea. Have you met Nick?
I did.
How do you like Nick?
I like Nick and I like Patty. Deanne, she was strategizing on me. She remind me. Her and Meg play the same. Her, Meg, and Patty play pretty much the same.
Who would be more beneficial in the afterlife, do you think? Like, who wouldn't be a threat to the people that are actively like playing the game?
Wait, so you and Patty are on a chopping block?
Yeah.
You were
Yeah.
too, but you were saved. The power players didn't send you, so.
In that case, I guess I just gotta hope that that Patty gets. I don't know.
All right, Nick. Moment.
I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna go out, but we'll just see.
I'm like nervous for you.
Same.
I mean, honestly, I'm not mad if I get out. I can figure out the afterlife and somehow get back.
You're not like out, you know?
Yeah, it's not the worst.
Mm-hmm. Plus, if you get sent to the afterlife, then you basically get a new hand in the game.
True.
Mm-hmm.
You're on a whole new playing field, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, you always have a chance to get back out if you don't want to stay there.
Yep. Oh no.
I just feel like Jamil should have been the one out. Now that I'm in the afterlife, I'm gonna try whatever I can to get myself back in. But you know, I have no idea like what happens in the afterlife, so I think I have like 3 chances back in, but I'm gonna try whatever I can to get back in. And I'm gonna try to spy on if I do spy on calls, I'll try to spy on as much calls as I can, hopefully figuring out who got me out, so when I get back in, I can get them out.
Because I honestly, I really like you, dude. I personally like. I wanna, and I'm not even just saying that. Like, genuinely, you were my number 1 when I ranked you. So I want you to stay in this game. I genuinely do. Let's freaking go all the way, bro. You know. So.
Dude, and I do appreciate your candor, and I do appreciate your support, and it's just like, you know, I'm not necessarily ready to go, but you know, I'm also willing to accept whatever happens. You know, you can't fight the machine, so
Yeah, true.
It is what it is.
Yeah, but I still, like I said, it's so early in this game. You know, it's like there's still so much left. So I didn't expect you to, you know, get out this early. That's what I'm saying.
You know, there always has to be a first loser. You know.
You're safe.
Oh, really?
Let's go.
Nice.
Let's go. See, hey, that's fate right there. Let's go. It's not your time to go just yet.
Yeah, and I do appreciate your support. You know, I admit there's a slight age gap between us, and you know, when you started talking about Harry Potter and shit the other night, I was just like kind of off put, and you know, it was kind of painful to listen to at times. I'm not gonna lie to you because number one, I'm not that person to bullshit. I'm
exactly. Yeah.
Pot stirrer rather. So you know, like as we move forward and you start talking more, it seems like you're, you know, a little bit different than my original impression. So I'm gonna need to feel him out a little bit more, just tactically, because, you know, I had people like that who I thought was on my side last time and who would support me when the time got thick, and they burnt me. So I'm just gonna. There's 2 different people in this game. There's a snake handler, which I like to think I am, and there's snakes. So I just got to figure out who the fuck the snakes are, then I'll be fine. But until then, I was so off yesterday with everything, so I'm kind of just reeling back and pulling my head back out of the game, and hopefully it will be fresh when we come back.
Hi.
Hey, Nick.
We're in the afterlife.
Yes.
The afterlife is growing, but that means the power in the afterlife is growing as well.
Are you Miguel?
I am.
Hi.
Hello, how are you?
Good. You're the only one I haven't met yet.
Yeah, I heard you were you were here, and I was like, well, I've yet to meet Miss Meg.
The more I hear him speak in chats with other people, the more I feel like we're kind of on the same page.
This game should not be called Online Isolation. It should be just called Sus. Because everyone in this game is freaking sus. You know, I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. You guys aren't my targets. My target is Jamil.
Okay, what do you guys think of Anthony? Do you guys think he's as trustworthy as he says he is? Because that man, he layered it on. Like, I will
feel like
not screw you over.
Yeah, he said that, but that's the thing. I feel like he said that to almost everybody.
They're trying
Right?
to keep you in the middle.
Once I get sent to the principal's office, it's on. I promise you that.
I already know. Just don't let me be in your way.